All right, let's get ready for the next one. The next set of preparation tasks I want to discuss with you are referred to as system level tasks. There are a lot of them, but don't be scared. We're going to get through it. I'll try my best to simplify each one. If you notice, all the preparation tasks we have discussed so far address preparation at the organizational level. These preparation tasks, they focus on the system level. All the system level tasks except for P17 will help you prepare for system security categorization. I recommend you complete these tasks while drafting your PTA and BIA, but you should do them before the system categorization is determined. These tasks uncover a lot of information about your system, and the information you collect may influence your system categorization decision. The next series of videos will focus on system level tasks with the exception of task P17. Let's get into it. The first system level preparation task requires you to describe your organization mission and business function. This is simply one or more paragraphs that describe what your business does. It's important to understand this because your system should be built to support those missions. The next task requires you to identify your system stakeholders. This is where you list all the appropriate points of contacts. These are people that occupy roles such as your system owner, authorizing official, security managers, system admin, and others. To my beginners, these roles are described in more detail in my IT Fundamental course. The next preparation task is to collect your system inventory. This is pretty much a list of all the hardware and software that comprise of your system. For a general support system, this would include laptops, servers, switches, routers, firewalls, etc. To my beginners, if these device types sound foreign to you, please refer to the IT Fundamental course where we describe different types of devices you will find in an enterprise network. Next up is the system authorization boundary. It is important that you understand where the control of your network starts and ends. Let's use our home network as an example. I want you to review this three-dimensional network diagram of a typical home network. Notice in this diagram you'll see laptops, PC, mobile phones, video gaming systems, and other devices. All of these things are under the homeowner's authority. We could think of the homeowners, aka mom and dad, as the authorizing officials. In this case, the authorization boundary is what the homeowner is responsible for. For example, the laptop, the router, mobile phones are under the authority of the authorizing official. Sure, the kids may have day-to-day control of some mobile phones. Their role is similar to a system owner. The authorizing official funds these devices and have the final say on whether or not you can operate them within the home network. The authorizing official will define what's within the authorization boundary. The home router connects to a cable box on a pole outside your home. That's where the authorization boundary ends, and your internet provider authorization boundary begins. An enterprise network like HopeNet has the same definition of an authorization boundary. Sure, they have more complicated hardware and software like servers and firewalls, but it's still all about what's under the authorizing official's authority and control. Hope that makes sense. The next preparation task requires you to collect all your information types. This is where you identify the types of information needed to support your organization mission, business function, and processes. As you should know, this is a critical piece needed to calculate your security categorization. Refer to the security categorization videos, RMF Step 2, if you need a refresh on information types. The idea here is to prepare you by meeting with different department leads ahead of time to collect all the information types you can. The next task is to identify and understand the information lifecycle of all your information types. When you think of information lifecycle, think about how the information is created, collected, processed, shared, used, stored, and ultimately disposed. Soon as you get with your department leads to identify your information types, I recommend you ask them about how the information is processed through those lifecycle phases I just described. This will give you a more granular detail about the information type so you can pick the best security category. To add, this is a great way to prepare for other RMF steps. That's all we're going to talk about in this video. We'll continue RMF Step 0 System Level Task. See you on the next one.